Welcome back, everyone, to Vale of the Pine, where I have arrived back at Redlaw, where I need to deal with some brigands, and we have this lookout who wishes to be the first, I guess. And I'm getting close to level 10, which means soon I'll be hitting into the level where I could be running into raids. In fact, I just hit level 10. Of course, if with that was that a berg? Yeah, it's a berg, yes. Well, with the berg in the area, there's a possibility that I may have help if a raid appeared. Raids are a new feature that are unique to the new servers. You could have all these new deeds that are opening up as a result of hitting level 10. But level 10 is supposed to have raids starting to appear. Now, supposedly, a patch that came out today is going to make it so that the raids will no longer have corruptions on them until you reach level 20, because before level 20 you don't have the ability to counter corruptions. So I've also heard a rumor that there's a possibility that that particular feature may not be working properly. So I'm surprised that that burglar didn't just stay in the back of that character, because usually burglars like to be in the back because they get a bonus. They have a positional bonus for being behind their opponent. Though mariners, on the other hand, have the opposite direction for their positional. They get a positional bonus if they get a positional bonus if they are facing their opponent. There we go. Now let's try this. Oops, daisy. And I guess we could take one last one. Then we'll be, oops, daisy. I'm bleeding. I still only have two things in, but I noticed that we've got the stances have just unlocked. Alright. I have to keep that in mind now. Whew. Alright, well, I think it's time to get out of this place. So, let's head out and get back to, well, I suppose, Glen Helig, because right, I'm supposed to deliver a package or something like that? I have dealt with those ruffians.
Hello.
Word travels fast in the Store of Vales. Ruffians are a panic in response to your actions. All right, I'll tell you how to find Glen Helig. You know the road you took to get here, right? Well, just follow it north. I have left trail markers along the way for you to find the secret entrance to Glen Helig. They will point you into the right direction. If you follow the trail markers precisely, you should be able to find Glen Helig. Okay, thank you very much. Now, let's go and see what this young lass needs. Hello.
For generations, my family has been in charge of maintaining the bridges of Glen Helig.
All right. Well, this tells me more and more that Glen Helig must be that village that I saw from that high point last episode. Yes, it's a very important job, for a rotted bridge plank could crumble under the foot or hoof. Yes, I could understand. It is around this time of year when I need to do a full survey of each bridge. But I have been feeling pretty poorly these last few days. If you're up to the ups and downs of it, I can compensate you for your work if you will help me. Well, since I'm going that way anyway, I guess so. Oh, wonderful then. The first thing that you need to do is examine the bridges to be sure that the ropes, planks, and anchor points are all in top shape. Okay, check the ropes, planks, and the anchor points. I suppose I can do that. And since now I know how to get there, or at least I hope I know how to get there, I should be able to do a nice inspection of them because I only got, let's see, I think I was way up there, I guess. Guess when I was up there, I couldn't examine things very closely. Ah, he said follow it north. I guess this is north enough. At least as about as north as I'm going to get if I'm going to be following the road at the same time. Oh, let's see if I can find these markers, wherever they may be. Maybe they're a bit. Oh, hold on. This looks like the first of them. A trail marker. The marker points to a new location. Okay, and then, oh, we have a little bit of a turn here. I also see a turning of the road. Good. Then here's another trail marker right here. Now I see a bridge up ahead. The trail becomes clearer to you. Yes, especially with that big bridge that I see up ahead. I think this one's a little bit redundant. There we go. You have found Glen Haley. Yes, I guess I have. This is the bridge. Well, is this one the ones I'm supposed to be inspecting? Or this one gets inspected constantly because it's the one that leads to the ground? Hello.
Good day.
Good day. And nah, let's not do that yet. Hello.
Just a moment.
Ah, Larry sent you? Judging by your face, I'd see that you're quite disappointed. Well, actually, not that disappointed, considering that I was expecting that by now. This is indeed Glen Helig, and no, it is not a floating village. I'm going to have to give Larry what for. Ever since they left to go on their adventures, they've been spreading all kinds of fantastical rumors about this place, telling all manner of folk that our humble town floats in the sky overlooking the river. You are not the first to appear to me with this despair. But nothing about them. Thank you for your delivering this parcel, though. Yes, it's quite important to our family. You're welcome.
Could you spare a moment? A strange shadow lingers in the wild.
Oh, a shadow lingers in the wild. Well, actually, I've been looking for potential shadows. I have observed this effect for quite some time now. The plants are wilting and the crop does not survive until the harvest. The shadow spreads and hems everything it touches. Since you happen to survive your journey here, I'm hoping that you might take a look around and try to gather more information for me. Okay, I suppose I can do that. Just investigate the corrupted plant. Let's see, have a look. Is there any place I need to inspect on this bridge? Ah, this looks like a good place to inspect. This bridge is in good shape, though this gap that's wider than my foot is probably something that must be addressed at some point. Let's see, we got this going on here. Okay, up here, how's this bridge look? Well, I think everything looks fine at this bridge. Okay, that's good. Durable Creantac smiles at you. He's certain to have news for you. Hello.
Goblins and uruks? Oh, you must be mistaken.
Any such creatures as goblins and uruks around here would be the talk of the town for months and months, if not for years. Someone would have said something if such villains as that were prowling about. We stores are a rough and tumble folk, friend. We're not afeard of much, and that's the way it should be. We don't frighten easily, unlike some others I might name, but I shan't, for we also believe in being polite. Yes, but I mean not like the stores of Lean Triv. But you didn't hear that from me. No, 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 no. Of course I didn't hear about it. Well, I wonder what the folks at Lean Triv will have to say about that. Here's a nice example. Okay, that board is rotten. So let's continue on our way. Let's just hope it hasn't rotted so much that it falls apart while I'm trying to stand on it. Okay, everything is here. And oh, he has a quest for me.
Always more work that needs doing.
I have entered into a wager with old Otto Benchkooks, who lives down at the bottom of the ravine that we call in which reed healing is filled. He wagers me this, that a newcomer to the town can't get down to the water wheel far below us in less than 2 minutes. Will you help me with this wager? I'll be back in a moment if you don't mind. I need to inspect some bridges first and give a report down near that water wheel. So I'll be back in a tick so we can start the timing. Anything around here? No, that looks like a sound enough bridge. Good. Okay, let's see what we got here. The planks of this bridge are weather worn. Okay, well, at least it's not rotted. Hello?
Excuse me. Have you seen my father?
I don't know what your father looks like, other than probably being a hobbit. Yes, you wouldn't have missed him, most likely falling over himself drunk. No? Well, if you would be so kind as to keep an eye out for him, I mean, it would be quite grateful. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for your father just in case, and I have 3 more bridges to examine. Here's a good place to examine. Yes, these forts are strong and secure. Well, that's good to hear. Well, what about right over here? This bridge would make a great trap. Wonderful. And why am I walking up it? Be cautious here. Oh, hold on, what's this? A wine bottle? I wonder if it could belong to her father. Well, I don't know, but what about this location? This bridge plank looks good. Alright, good. I guess we could speak to Ponta then, but before I speak to Ponta, I think I am going to need to speak to Mr. Wager and see if he's ready. He's talking to someone else at the moment. So I will check in near the tavern for her father. I mean, that looks like a good place because there are all sorts of hobbits. Hold on. Hello?
What? Who's there?
Twins? Oh, wait. Now there's just one of you. Oh, my daughter sent you? Oh, well, you tell her. What What was I saying? Oh, right. Shionette sent you. Is it time for supper already? Well, I can't seem to walk. Maybe a sip of water will help? Go fetch me a sip of water, will you? All right. I'll see about that. Here's some fresh water. There we go. Here's some water.
What? You woke me from a great dream.
Oh, did you bring your sheep of ale? Oh, water? Oh, fine. And give it here. He takes a long draw of water from the bottle and then several deep breaths. After a few moments, his eyes clear and he blinks at you. Oh, very well, very well. I am getting very weller indeed. I just need a bit more time. Oh, go on and tell Sioned that I will be along shortly. I just need a few more minutes and a few more sips. Of water, that is. I wouldn't be missing her cooking for the world. Well, that's good. Now, let's see about that little bet. Hello there. Now you're saying something about 2 minutes?
Hello there.
Yes, it's a long way down and the bridges can be confusing, so you'll need to be clever, but don't take the quickest way down. No, I'm not going to jump off the side. You don't want to break your bones, after all. Are you ready? Well, good fortune to you. All right, there we go. We do have a nice timer on the side to tell us how close we are on it. So let's run along these bridges. I hope they're in proper shape. I mean, I think somebody recently inspected them, right? Yeah. So let's go and run along down and find that place. Fortunately, I know exactly where to go, considering that we have this nice path here, and I just recently came in from the other direction. And I suppose it'll be faster if I used a horse or something like that. But I think the spirit of this little wager is that I run it, so that is what I'm doing. Even though there may be more expedient ways to get it done. Anyway, I've got a full minute left, and I'm pretty close to the wheel, which is right over here. I think I'll have about 45 seconds to spare when I get over there. Hello?
Ho there.
You made it down in less than 2 minutes? Incredible! Dervil said that it would be impossible. Aye, he wagered me that a newcomer wouldn't be able to make it, and everyone who fails helps to fill his pockets. Finally, someone was able to do it. I guess that means I should reward you for your accomplishment. Oh, and it's no bother. It's worth it to me to see the look on Dervil's face when I tell him that you actually made it. Uh-huh. So, the guy who sent me down was betting against me? Oh, well. Hello there.
You return. What have you found? You bring good news.
It sounds like we only need to repair a few planks and everything will be fine. Oh, will you cut down a few trees so that we can have the planks made? You will have to go into the wooded area by the water. The trees on the cliffside all have their own names, and we don't want to be cutting and chopping those trees down. The trees on the cliffside have their own names, so I have to go to the wooded area where the trees don't have names. No, don't ask. Ah, there's a tree without a name, unless you say Glenheelig Pine is a name. Then again, if I settle down in Glenheelig, does that make me a Glenheelig Pine? Not too sure I would like it if someone came in and poked me with a spear. But that's another matter. Now, alright, that's one Glenhillig pine down. Why did it have to be my namesake? Oh well. Let's go and take care of this one. And soon we should have a nice amount of wood. Now, why is it that they wanted us to become... These are only level 3 trees? That it? Unfortunately, they're signatures, so they're a little bit tougher than I'd expect from a level 3. But level 3, that's a bit low. Yep, let's see. We have 265 morale. That's compared to this piglet that has 69. That's a level 8 piglet. Maybe that level 3 is just because it doesn't hit back. You seem to have a pretty good morale for a level 3. Or maybe it's level 3 so that raids wouldn't be appearing out of it when you kill it. I think that would be fine because I think it would be rather a shame to have my first raid be the result of trying to kill a tree, right? I mean, who knows what those raids will do. I mean, could you just imagine a raid popping out when finishing off a tree? And what, it would be an angry dryad or something. Well, there we go. I think that's enough wood. Here you go. Here's some pine wood.
Excellent. You brought back some fine pieces of wood.
I can take it from here and have the planks made. Thank you for your help. You're welcome. Okay, that takes care of that. So now I need to speak to Sioned and tell her that her father should be coming home soon, assuming that he hasn't made it back already. Your father should be well enough to walk soon.
Sobering up, is he?
The taters will have gone cold, but at least he's on the way. Thank you for your help. You're welcome. There we go. Now that that's all done, it is time for us to head over to Lintrev, where apparently they feel that the hobbits there aren't so brave or something like that. I guess we'll discover the truth of this when we get there in the next episode of Vale of the Pine.